We are going to dive into the heart of helicopter hydraulic system. AW139 Augusta Westland helicopter hydraulic system. The main hydraulic power system is composed of by two independent circuits. Each system is composed of two self-regulating hydraulic pumps, one mechanical and one electrical, driven from the auxiliary hydraulic power system for circuit 1, two mechanical driven for circuit 2, providing pressure flow to a power control module PCM. The mechanical hydraulic pumps are driven continuously by the main gearbox. The electrical hydraulic pump, when operated by the pilot only for ground pre-flight check of the flight control's servo actuators for a limited period of time. The Circuit 1 mechanical pump, hydraulic power supply 1, is located on the top of the left engine input stage of the main gearbox. The electrical pump is located on the upper deck in front of the main gearbox. The Circuit 2 mechanical pumps are located on the main gearbox, the pump 2 on the top of the right engine input stage, the pump 4 on the left front side. The power control module houses all the equipment required for the hydraulic operations, such as pressurized reservoir, pressure and return filters, check valves, ground equipment operation components, flight controls and utilities, circuit solenoid shut-off valves, bleed drain valve, inlet and outlet pressure switches, circuit pressure sensor, oil temperature sensor and switch, oil level microswitches. The power control module 1 is located on the left side of the upper deck in front of the main gearbox, the power control module 2 on the right side of the upper deck in front of the main gearbox. A tail rotor shutoff valve is installed in the circuit 2 only, between the power control module and the tail rotor servo actuator. The tail rotor shutoff valve is located on the right side of the upper deck in front of the main gearbox. Each pump is connected to the PCM1 or PCM2 with 3 flexible hoses. From each PCM, 2 flexible hoses are routed to the main rotor servo actuators. Circuit 1 on the top, circuit 2 on the bottom. From each PCM, 2 rigid pipelines are routed to the tail servo actuator. In the circuit 2 to the tail rotor shutoff valve first. And 2 rigid pipelines are routed to the utilities system. Hydraulic pipelines on the structure upper deck are connected with each PCM with flexible hose used to drain the reservoir and pump seal leak and PCM reservoir leak.
A tail rotor shutoff valve used to isolate the circuit 2 supply to the tail rotor servo actuator in case of excessive leakage, in order to provide full flow capabilities to the main rotor servo actuators.
A set of microswitches in the power control module used to isolate the tail rotor servo actuator and or the hydraulic utilities as a function of the oil level in the power control module reservoir. Equipment and installations positioned on the upper deck will not be adversely affected by fire and will provide their required functions without failures, external leakages or system blockage for a duration of at least 15 minutes to allow a safe landing of the helicopter following the start of a fire. Here's a step-by-step explanation of the AW139 helicopter hydraulic system diagram. Hydraulic power supply HPS. The system consists of 3 hydraulic power supplies HPS, Pump 1 HPS1, Pump 2 HPS2, and Pump 4 HPS4. These pumps provide hydraulic pressure to the system. Power control modules PCM. The hydraulic pressure is controlled by 2 power control modules, PCM, PCM1 and PCM2. These modules regulate the flow of hydraulic fluid to the actuators. Normal operation. During normal operation, the hydraulic fluid flows from the HPS pumps to PCM2, which then directs it to the main rotor actuators MRA1 and MRA2, and possibly other actuators. Emergency operation. In case of an emergency, the electrical pump, elect pump, takes over, providing hydraulic pressure to PCM1. PCM1 then directs the fluid to the main rotor actuators MRA3 and the tail rotor actuator TRA. Actuators. The hydraulic fluid ultimately powers the actuators, which control the movement of the main rotor and tail rotor. The main rotor actuators MRA1, MRA2, and MRA3 control the main rotor's pitch and cyclic movements, while the tail rotor actuator TRA controls the tail rotor's pitch. This is the hydraulic control panel installed in the cockpit. This page shows pump 1, pump 2 and pump 4 is in on position. Pump state and its graphic when pump is off, pump is failed off, pump is on, pump is failed on, pump is undetermined condition. Now the hydraulic level is showed. When hydraulic reservoir is full. When hydraulic reservoir is 50% left. When hydraulic reservoir is 28% left. When hydraulic reservoir is 22% left. And when undermined condition. Now these are the actuator symbols. When landing gear actuator is in normal condition. When landing gear actuator is in failed condition. When flight control actuator is in normal condition. When flight control actuator is in failed condition. When there is no hydraulic in lines, then this is showed in cockpit. When hydraulic is available in lines, then this is showed. And at last when undermined condition. These are the valve symbols when closed, open, failed open, and undetermined condition. At the end filter state and its symbols shown in cockpit. Thanks for watching my video. I am Alex and see you in next video. Just hit subscribe.